As days goes by, it is becoming very difficult for anyone to defend President William Samoei Ruto. Listen, the woman currently on your screen was sometimes back featured as a mamamboga in Kerugoya last year. The same woman became a posho mill owner in Kisii. The same very woman became a hotel owner in Embu during the president's visit. The same woman again became a woman selling mursik somewhere in Bomet and Narok County during the president's visit. And just again, 2 days ago, the same very woman became a certified resident of Mukuru Kwanjenga, to whom posed as a beneficiary during the launching of the affordable housing project. And here comes the question: who does she work for in President William Samoei Ruto's government? Because from the look of things, I kid you not, she is more of a vixen in President William Samoei Ruto's launching projects. With this, she was somewhere in Embu sharing a cup of tea with President William Samoei Ruto. And with this, she was still with President William Samoei Ruto somewhere back in Kisii, posing as a mamamboga during the president's visit to launch the modern digital era posho mill. I'd want you to note of the clothes she wore too. And with this, she was also present during the president's visit at Mukuru Kwanjenga during the launching of the beneficiaries of the new affordable housing project. And from where I sit, I strongly believe that Kenyans have already opened their third eye to notice if or how or even why she is being used as a vixen, in quotes, just to deceive millions of Kenyans. I'd want you to remember this: the recently launched affordable housing by President William Samoei Ruto in Mukuru were again first launched by the son of Jomo, the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, at Mukuru Kwanjenga. And I'm still wondering why the same project is currently
kwa bei nafuu
relaunched. Or in short, I honestly fail to wonder who is it that is supposed to take credit for the recently complete and launched affordable housing project at Mukuru Kwanjenga, because the former president Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta first launched it. Then, when it came to its final ultimate conclusion, President William Samoei Ruto once again relaunched it. So, question remains: who is the person to take credit for the affordable housing. However, I strongly believe that millions of Kenyans are currently enlightened to an extent that they are likely not to buy to these political theatrics by whoever orchestrates them, simply because there is no any way that someone will convince myself or millions of Kenyans that this one woman will be a beneficiary and a vixen to all President William Samoei Ruto's launching and relaunching projects. And that is the reason as to why I strongly believe this is the right time that the government should just stop taking Kenyans for a ride. And that is the reason as to why I did begin this broadcast by categorically stating that as days go by, it is becoming next to impossible even for the UDA supporters to defend what President William Samoei Ruto is doing. Because in this context, take it for example, in matters this woman to whom the state has been using since time immemorial. How is it that if I was a UDA supporter, I will get the latitude and confidence and courage to defend the president when they are using one woman in launching a number of projects, not specifically in one particular county of her residence, but rather in nearly 4 counties, of which it becomes next to impossible to convince the layman that this woman is a resident of Nairobi County under Mukuru Kwanjenga, so she became a beneficiary. Then she is a resident of Embu County, that is why she became a beneficiary of the automatic partial meal launching. Then she was also a beneficiary of Kisii County, of which that is equally next to impossible. But from where I sit, let us sit, wait and see how they are likely to defend themselves. And as I come to the penultimate part of this episode, that has just been my opinion. If by any chance you do have a contrary opinion to mine, you can as well just feel free to drop them in the comment section and I'll give them a right of reply. And by any chance, if you've been watching my videos and you've not subscribed, you can as well just consider hitting on the subscribe button. Thank you and may God bless you.